Islam and sex slaves. Many people think that Islam allows sex slaves. This is based on the following verses, 23-5, and they maintain their chastity. 23-6, only with their spouses, or those who are rightfully theirs, do they have sexual relations. They are not to be blamed. People interpret what is rightfully theirs as slaves. In light of the whole Quran, the following verse disproves this. Chapter 24, verse 33 says, "Those who cannot afford to get married shall maintain morality until God provides for them from His grace. Those among your servants who wish to be freed in order to marry, you shall grant them their wish, once you realize that they are honest, and give them from God's money that He has bestowed upon you. You shall not force your girls to commit prostitution, seeking the materials of this world, if they wish to be chaste. If anyone forces them, then God, seeing that they are forced, is forgiver, merciful." Note the words, if they wish to remain chaste. If they had a choice, why would they not want to remain chaste, or marry someone they love? This effectively prohibits sex with slaves, so rightfully theirs can only mean common law relations. The Quran tells Muslims to marry, but people who are in common law relationships, when they come to Islam, do not need to go through a wedding. Everyone knows that the man and woman belong to each other, are committed, and may even have a house and children together. Many countries have a minimum cohabitation period to qualify as common law. The definition of common law is very important because in Islam, all sex outside of marriage is zina, which is translated as adultery and punishable, both here and in the eternal life. So common law, rape, and sex slaves are all zina. Obviously, common law is not a sin and therefore not adultery. Therefore, all sex outside marriage is not adultery. Chapter 24, verse 2 states, "The adulteress and the adulterer, you shall whip each of them 100 lashes. Do not be swayed by pity from carrying out God's law, if you truly believe in God and the last day, and let a group of believers witness their penalty." Chapter 25, verse 69 says, "Retribution is doubled for them, those who commit murder and adultery on the day of resurrection, and they abide therein humiliated." God's system is all win and cannot have loopholes that one can work around. One country could have a 3-year period for common law, another 7 years. So if someone is living together for 4 years, it constitutes zina in one country and no transgression in another. If people simply move from one country to the other, they can avoid the punishment and be forgiven by God. This does not make sense to have a time period. But without a time period are casual relations, okay? When we look at the entire Quran, we see that all sins are where someone gets hurt. Nobody gets hurt by marriage or common law. Hence, no transgression is committed, as per chapter 23, verse 6, and there is no punishment. Damage is only caused by promiscuity, and that is when no commitment exists. It results in single mothers, unwanted pregnancies, STDs, and so on. This is a sign. And adultery, cheating on one's spouse, causes severe damage, breaks up homes and families, and ruins lives. That is why there is heavy punishment for adultery in this life and the next.